the fuck that was.
Wow.
That frightened me to death.
That fucked everybody up. That
I don't recall putting that in, but there you go. Anyway,
good evening, Paul.
it's good evening, Bobby. That woke me up, mate.
Straight away, you've got some.
I'm cracking on now. I'm full of beans now. Well, I'm not full of beans. Anyway, nobody's got it, so I'm not going to go on it.
Say straight away, you've got a. They've got a few jumped on and decided to say what they think before it ended. So
yeah, well,
the real honest ghost, Lewis Smith. Do you want to say hello to?
Well, I was going to. Yeah, go on.
Lewis
Evening,
Smith.
Lewis.
Yeah.
EMS, Noxie, hi. Kelsey, hi, love. And Real Honest Ghost, hi. Okay. I don't know if there's. Have you got anybody in yours?
No,
say hello to Bobby.
Okay. I've got 3 watching.
All right. Yeah. So nobody's got the answer.
Nobody's
all right.
got the answer.
So I do apologise if I made you jump with that noise.
Hebrides.
Hebrides.
I've never heard of that. Hebrides.
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 You know?
I'm a Yorkshireman. Say it as you see it.
Hebrides, lad. Now then.
Aye. Lewis, it scared us as well.
It bloody made me jump.
Yes. So how are you this week then, Paul?
Woke Bibby up, look. Bibby's up wide awake.
Where is it?
It's
I
down
know it won't be far away.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. What about the cold weather? It's changed, hasn't it?
Well,
Summer's
yeah.
gone.
It's bloody freezing.
Summer's
Hate
gone.
it. Hate the cold weather.
I know we've had heating on this week.
Well, I've held back.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Aye.
I put an extra pair of pants on, and I sit around in my. I was going to say house coat, but that's not the word nowadays, is it? House coat. They don't call them house coats.
Dressing gown.
That's the word. Dressing gown.
Well, Yorkshireman, you say, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I don't put heating on unless it's wife who needs it on. I'll sit with gloves and cap on.
Yeah, it's not Brighton, not Dover Castle, it isn't Edinburgh, it's not Hull, and it isn't Scotland. You're nowhere near in Scotland, I can tell you now.
There were a few jumped on White Cliffs of Dover, weren't there?
Yeah, but yeah.
Well,
anyway,
we'll just sit on that for a bit now.
It did. It did make me jump, I can honestly say.
Now, I thought, folks, we'd ask Paul a few questions. You want us to ask him, see how knowledgeable he is about his hometown of Bridlington.
All right, go on then. It's Isle of Dogs. It's not the Isle of Dogs.
Right. Well, I've got a few here for you, Paul.
I won't know them, Bobby, but go on.
If you can, because you were born and bred in Bridlington.
If I don't know them, I'll make them up.
Right. What is Bridlington known for?
What's it known for?
Yeah.
The road out.
No, come on.
What's it known for?
Yeah, it's famous. I'll give you a clue. It's famous it's one of the largest places in Europe for what it is.
Shellfish.
Correct. As a sea fishing port, the town is known for shellfish, not shellfish.
You started to talk like me, Bobby. What you on? Have you been drinking?
Largest lobster port in Europe.
It is.
Right.
It is.
Now this one, I don't know who came first, Paul or Bridlington.
The chicken.
But how old is Bridlington?
It goes a long way back, mate.
Right. Is that it?
It goes a long, long way back.
Well, it's mentioned in the Doomsday Book.
Well, quite honestly, and I'm not going to be a bit big-headed or whatever about it, but most towns and villages and shit like that in this country are in the Doomsday Book. There's not many that aren't.
Right.
Milton Keynes isn't, of course, because it's a new town, but most are. Anyway, yeah.
It says Bridlington Harbour, the mouth of the Gypsy River. Now I don't know what the Gypsy Race River.
Well,
is.
it's Gypsy Race is.
Let's go back to that in a minute.
It's not to shout about.
Right. The harbour being documented from 1113 when it was granted to the Augustinian Priory at Bridlington. Where?
Yeah.
Is that another place?
No. It's the church is an Augustan church,
Right.
the Priory Church. It's part. What's left of it is only part of the thing. Yeah.
And now the Gypsy Race River, is that connected to the Humber?
No, it's not. Gypsy Race River. That's a hell of a term. Is river. We call it the Beck.
Well, it will turn into a river, won't it? Eventually?
Well,
no,
no, it doesn't, Bobby. It doesn't. Take my word for it.
That has to come from somewhere.
Well, it's back in the day they called it a bloody river, but it's a beck. It's now, Well, it wasn't. I can't imagine it's now anything big now, but it was nothing. We used to go catching frogs and all that kind of crap in back when I was a young lad. But you could walk along the beck all the way up into into the East Riding, but it wasn't a river. No, not a river in my mind. Might be called a river, but it's not.
Right.
It's a beck.
Now then, what was Bridlington's old name?
Was it Bedlington?
It says 1066. That's anybody who don't know. That's before Paul were born.
Only just.
1086. The previous name of Bridlington was known to be Brellington, Britlington, and Bretlington. Mentioned in the Domesday Book. The name Burlington was also used up until the 19th century, so it had a few different names.
There was Burlington. That was the name of my school, Burlington School in Brid. So
this one, I think will bring a bit of fun to this one. Is it safe to swim in Bridlington Sea?
Well, it hasn't done me any harm. I've swam there when I was a young lad.
Well, it says the beach does currently have an advice against bathing.
Yeah,
due to some poor bathing water quality results over the past 4 years. So at the moment, it's not being looked after. Bit sounds in it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know really.
Well, this one you should have learnt at school. I think we all know, to be honest. Which sea is Bridlington on?
North Sea.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that, none of us knew, did we?
Yeah, Bridlington Bay. It's quite good. It's gets lots of it gets lots of big boats in bad weather. Because it's sheltered. Is Brid Bay.
Right. Why is Bridlington important?
It isn't.
Straight at point. During the 19th century, Bridlington was an important port for the transportation of goods and passengers to and from Europe. Oh, I didn't know that.
Bridlington?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't have thought that.
Well,
there you go. I mean, saying that, no, I wouldn't have said it.
I've got a million questions here. Right. When did? Oh, now then. Oh, this is after you were there, Paul. I'll give you a clue.
Only just.
When did Prince Charles visit Bridlington?
No idea, mate. Oh yeah, I can remember he had some fish and chips. I saw a thing in the paper about it.
Charles and Camilla visited in 2013.
Yeah. I didn't know what year it was, but I remember seeing it in the paper. Yeah. I tell you what else they were famous for was what was his name? Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh
guy.
Yes.
Yeah, he was stationed in Bridlington. RAF man.
Was he? Lawrence of Arabia?
Yeah. Lawrence of Arabia was, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, he was. So there you go. And what's the oh, she's a Hull woman. What's her name who did the flying thing?
Not
Amy Whitehouse. What's her name?
Amy Summit.
Amy Johnson, was it?
Amy Johnson.
Yeah, I think she was up near up in Sowerby way, which is just on the edge. Sowerby is part of Brid, I suppose. She's got something to do with that, I think. Seems to ring a bell. I'm trying to think of who else. We have one or two. We have one or two television personalities from Brid.
Right.
There's the young man who does that advert. I can't remember what his name now is, but it makes the women's knees bend or whatever, knock or he does the what do you call it, ad? Bloody hell, I can't remember now. Anyway, he's from Brid.
Well, you've got Ben Kingsley from Scarborough, which is down the road, isn't it?
Yeah, Ben Kingsley up the road. Yeah,
famous. He's a famous actor. Yes, there's quite a lot. I've been reading today. There's quite a lot of history from when it comes to Bridlington. I didn't realise the place was as old as it is.
Well, yeah, there's some.
It says there's 36,000 people there. Now that's double what my town is, so it must be quite a decent sized town.
All right. Well, I've just found out the actor. Oh God,
Amy Johnson.
The actor.
Yeah.
I said, we've got an actor who's and it's Charlie Heaton.
Never heard of him.
You haven't heard of Charlie Heaton? No. Okay. He's a youngish man. He was in. It'll come to me in a minute. I remember him from the ad, but he was. I might have got the wrong name because it says he was born in. It says he was born in Leeds on here, and that's not. He wasn't. He was born in Brid, or he came from Brid. So I might have got the wrong name, matey.
Right.
But I'm sure that was him. But
young actor, yeah, that's done quite a bit, hasn't he? He's well known. I know his face, but I don't.
Oh well, he was. Yeah, he was born in Leeds, and he was a council estate in Brid. Young.
So he come from nothing.
From a young time. Yeah. Reason I know about him is because he used to frequent my sister and brother-in-law's shop they used to have a little like a 7-Eleven thing, you know what I mean, don't you? That type.
Yeah. I'll just
anyway
a few shout outs again. Judd Cunningham, Clary's on. Queen Chegg, a chip off the old block. We call it a shithole. She's on about
shit oil.
And she says, yes, it's safe to swam last year in it.
It's safe. Well, I used to when I was 14, 15. I used to go on the beach in summer holidays, 6 weeks on the beach. We used to be swimming all the time. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just have a quick look through and see if there's anybody fresh coming. So, Spikey speaks out. Hi.
Hi, Spikey. Hope you're well, mate.
I did see one or two others.
Yeah.
Judd. I don't know. Judd. Good evening, Judd. I can't. It doesn't show the whole name, does it? Judd Cunningham, I think that is.
Yes, Judd. EMS jumped on.
EMS.
Then, this quiz, what? Durble Door?
No.
Right. Well, that was Clary.
I'm going. Yes, I'm going through the list now. So you can blather, and it's fine to swim. You just don't swallow the water. Yeah, that's right. It was always like that. You would be swimming with with the jobbies outside you when you were, you know.
Well, when you were younger, you did.
Hey up, lads. William, good evening.
There weren't restrictions like they are now. When I was a kid, we used to sleep. We used to swim in local. You know, there was like a stream down valley from me, and it had a little bit of a waterfall on it.
Was it a stream or was it a river? Or a beck?
And you know, we found out later that bloody rats swam in that. But in summer, there were a dozen kids there, all swimming in it.
Yeah, well, it's now.
But the thing is, you know,
you're not going to swallow a rat, are you?
No, but you're not going to be allowed to do that now. Well, if there were rats there, they'll have all buggered off when we turned up, wouldn't they?
Aye.
You know,
health and safety can't do knack all nowadays.
You can't do all. No. I mean, I used to go to my cousins, and there used to be a crossroad from a reservoir. And they used to go swimming in that bugger.
Yeah.
You can't even get into these places now.
No.
William Kirby, how you doing? Bobcat, nice to see you, mate.
Hi, Bob.
Real honest ghost. He's always there. He's a real honest ghost, isn't he?
Yeah.
There wasn't half the shit in the water back in those days.
Yes, there was. Nowadays. There was. In Brig there was. Because the outfall pipe only didn't come very far down the beach.
Didn't it?
No, whereas nowadays Yorkshire Water have extended the pipe, you know, the outfall pipe, long way out.
Right. I've had many a holiday in Bridge when I was a kid. Sister-in-law lives there. She works for NHS, a radiologist or something. You know, it does X-rays.
What, in Brid?
Yeah, in Brid Hospital. Is there a hospital in Brid? But she lives there.
Well,
might be Scarborough, I don't know.
No, I think there's a hospital in Brid.
Right. Well, that's where she works anyway.
Well, I seem to recall.
Queen Cheggle, no.
Yeah, well, there is a hospital in Brid. I know there is because my mother died in it, but and it was fairly new. But I don't think it does much now.
I think that the real honest ghosters live on course there with that comment.
Yeah. No, well, that's Scotland. I was going to say Scotland, and it's bloody Scarborough, isn't it? McCain's. Yeah.
Thought they were chips.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Oh God. There is a hospital in Brid. I know there is.
No way.
I can remember it being built, and it took them a long time to build it, and then they closed half of it down. I seem to recall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they amalgamated a lot, didn't they?
Well, now we've got Labour, and they might reopen up all this shit.
I mean, back in the day, we had isolation hospitals. Remember them?
Yeah, I do.
You don't hear of them anymore,
well,
do you?
It's a bit like mental asylums. You don't hear of them, do you?
No.
You know, and we had loads.
Yeah, we did. We had a few.
We had a huge one in East Yorkshire, just outside Beverley, between Beverley and Hull.
It was
bloody massive.
There were usually big old houses round here that had been converted, you know, because they were in the middle of nowhere. In fact, when I was at school, one of the subjects you could do caring, and they used to do a day out once a week for some kids, and they go up to mental hospital and help out, you know. They did. That was job. And everybody put their name down for it because they wanted a day out.
We want to go and have a look.
Yeah. They wanted a day out, so they said, I'll go.
Those days have gone, haven't they? Where
you what?
Let's go and have a look at the nutters. It's not allowed now. You can't go and have a look.
You wouldn't. There'd be hell on now, wouldn't there?
Yeah,
They're wrapped in cotton wool now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They can't be allowed to say that. Now, Real Honest Ghost says you have to go. You either have to go to Scarborough or Hull.
Yeah.
Well, that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because how far is Scarborough from Bridlington?
Scarborough from Brid. I think I tell you every week, Bobby. It's 18 mile.
18 mile.
Yeah, and it's 30 odd mile from Brid to Hull.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, Bobcat. What is Masters will be in there soon? What's that?
Masters. I don't know. Oh, that's a YouTuber. Is Masters.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I'll concentrate on my thing. Anyway, any more?
I didn't realise I've got a few in. Bobcat's in mine.
He is, yeah.
Bob, Judd Cunningham. Evening, folks. I say what I do, folks, is I look at me and Paul's got a joint chat we can share. We can watch, but I can't comment in it. Paul can. But it's all on his channel and my channel. Are all amalgamated there. So I don't notice what's going on, who's where. But yeah, it's good to see everybody come back and had a good chat with them, Paul. I like this crew. The Noxie's been in, and Clary, aren't they? I don't know if they're still in. And Kelsey kept quiet, but she jumped in, didn't she?
Oh,
Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey's in the background there, as she always is. She just sits in the back, doesn't she?
Right.
Unless somebody comes up with something that's really, really, really funny, which isn't often, is it? Clary's just listening.
They want your link, Paul, so I'm going to put your link.
Who wants my link?
Some of them in my chat.
All right. Why is that then?
Because they don't like me.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, I can tell you now, Bobby, if they don't like you, mate, they won't like me.
I'm going to put I'm going to put Paul's link in there. There's only one thing you need to do. If you go across him, you've got to subscribe, because he'll give you divvy back if you don't.
Anyway,
I'll
is Sharon about, or is she not?
No,
not well. She's not very well at the moment. So
but Sharon's been. There's Paul's link. Sharon's been away to. I don't know where it was, Marbella somewhere.
Yeah, she's been to the boxing, but she's back and she's not very well.
She is back.
She wasn't well last night.
No, and she left her. She leaves. She got. It doesn't sound nice when you say she left her, but she has to leave her husband at home because he's not able to get about. And she panics a little bit, I think, because she's always there for him. She wants to be there, which you understand. Who won the quiz? Bibby's
nobody. Bibby, nobody's won it, mate. They're not like you. They're not quick.
Oh, they are, though. They jumped in. Bibby, straight Kelsey. She was very poorly. She's on phone now. She got pleurisy. What's that, Paul?
Well, I can't. For the life of me, I was trying to think last night what it was. I remember my mum having it, and I don't know really, to tell you the truth. I think it might be a bit like shingles, but I could be wrong on that one. I don't know. Yes, you're not wrong, baby mate. Useless without you. Bobby's looking up pleurisy.
I am.
I know you are. I can see it on your face. You won't be able to read it, Bobby, because it'll be big words, mate. You're not into big words.
I'm not into big words, but I'll say it as I see it.
Aye.
Pleurisy, also known as pleuritis, is inflammation of the tissue that lines the chest cavity and surrounds the lungs. So
there you go.
It can cause sharp chest pains when breathing or a constant dull ache.
Yeah. So it's nothing like shingles then, mate.
No, nothing.
I just don't. Like I say, I didn't know what it was. I just recall my mum having it once. Yeah. Or maybe twice.
Yeah, it says it can be caused by a number of things, including infections, chest trauma, and the big C. I don't like to mention the word. But she's got a bad chest. So, go on, I'll let you say his name. What do they call the fella? Was it just jumped in chat?
In which chat?
Is it mine? Sorry, I can't say it.
Sicario Gun.
Sicario Gun. One pest. You behave yourself, mate, because you were naughty other week, and we had.
Well, he's in yours, he ain't in mine.
Yeah, we had to.
Yeah, so it's not. Well, EMS, if you're on the right track. So there you go. EMS is on the right track with that answer.
Mm-hmm. So we'll give Bibby. Look at that. I've lost it now. Where is it? Oh, EMS, Bibby. He's on the right track. So have a look at what he's put. Castle Coffee. Is it Coffee Castle? Castle Coffee Castle in Dorset.
It's only a short word, mate. Come on, spit it out.
Cough. You pronounce it. You say a Yorkshireman. I'll pronounce every letter.
Well, it'd be cough.
As in F.
Yeah, we coughed it. Yeah, it's you're on the right track.
Oh, they're having a chat they're having a chat out there. So some of these comments out there. Yeah, it's to do with lung squeam check. I've just said it's like a chest infection. It's like a chest. So where are we? Sport, Paul. You like your sport. What's worth watching just at the moment?
You know, I don't know, matey. I don't know what's on at the moment.
We talked last week about England being useless.
Yeah, well, they can't help it, can they?
They've got a new manager this week, haven't they?
They have, yeah. And for the life of me, he's a German, and I can't remember his name.
Yes.
It's not Adolf. I don't think it's Adolf, anyway.
You can't say that in this day and age.
Well, I was only saying he ain't Adolf. It's just a name. He's only got one ball, apparently.
That's all you need for football.
Yeah. What's his name? Tuchel? Is it Tuchel? Tuchen? No, that's a bird, isn't it?
Tuchel.
That's him.
Or Tuchel. It depends how you want to say it.
Yeah, that's him. So, you know, I haven't watched much sport this weekend because my sister. I was speaking to my sister at middle of last week, and she said, "Have I watched the series Gangs of London?" And I said, "No, I haven't. It doesn't sound very good to me." She said, "Watch it." Well, I started watching it on Friday. It's quite good.
But Gangs of London.
Yeah.
Oh, I've not heard of that. I've not heard of Gangs of London.
Yeah, it's it's bloody bloodthirsty. I can tell you that. Don't know what I'm only on first series, but it's definitely bloodthirsty.
Mr. Original, that's an original name. So where are we at with this quiz, Paul? Because there's only you can say if it's getting close.
It's getting close.
Is it getting
EMS got it close.
Is it worth playing again?
Do you want me to play it again?
Well, it's 5:30. We've been half an hour, and I think it.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Late.
Well,
Patrick Murray.
Good evening, Patrick. What we need to do, Bobby, is just tell the punters out there to be careful, because there's a hell of a racket right at the end of just towards the end, and it'll make them jump. Okay.
Well, that's 2 or 3 seconds. Have you seen this comment before you do it?
Yeah. That's from Patrick, isn't it? Because I just said hello, Patrick. So yeah, I've seen it.
Where's the gulf?
Where's the gills? What's that mean?
It's a slang for, and it's silliness. I've told you, you'll get the divvy back. Because
come on, then tell me what a gilf is. Girls I like.
Well, no, it's grandmothers.
Oh, grandmothers I like.
I'd like to.
There's no T. Where's the T?
No, but like, can you get what it is? It's
well,
rude.
yeah, but it's shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Quite honestly.
Yeah.
So really, Sicario gun, you really need to learn how to fucking spell. Anyway, I'm going to play this.
Right.
This, when I can find where I am, Bobby.
Right, I'll leave it.
Let's get back in. Here we go. Time for your cigarette break, Bobby. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
There you go.
that there. I hope everybody's still alive. But,
anyway,
is that a big clue, Paul?
Yeah.
You didn't put enough on for us to read it.
Well, I put it on twice if you looked, because it was right at the beginning and right at the end. Anyway, I'll tell you what I was looking for. I was looking for the name of the coast, not where. I was looking for the name. However, I'm going to say we'll take the where, and it's been one because I've seen it. So let me just go through the chat. Let me get to the chat. Click, 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 click. Yeah. So let's go through. Pool Bay. It's not Pool Bay.
We've got Normandy.
It's not Normandy.
Someone asking if it's in England or UK.
Yeah. So EMS is one.
EMS.
EMS has won because it's Durlston in Dorset. It's what they call the Jurassic Coast.
Jurassic Coast.
Jurassic Coast. And of course, if you look at that photograph behind us
Mm-hmm.
on our
chat,
and you put the two halves together, that looks like a Tyrannosaurus type
dinosaur,
thing. Yeah. And if you looked on the filmy thing, it was you could see that it does look like a great big dinosaur in the sea. So anyway, EMS won because that's the first time I've seen it mentioned. So we've got Clary saying Jurassic Coast, Seven Sisters Sussex. I just that wrote. Oh yeah, always I just Queen Cheg's starting to use her Old English in the chat.
Well, I know people were occupied during that because he was laughing his head off at something Queen Cheg said. So he didn't do his usual searching this week, did he?
Oh, Bibby. No, he's retired because he said he's won too many and people were thinking it was fixed.
Right.
So
right.
he gave up. Brian, situated between Dorset and Devon. Yeah, I think it's right, mate. I think you're right there.
I've heard of it.
You know, I really don't know a lot about it. It just came up I saw it on a. I
didn't know they had white cliffs there though, because they have.
Yeah, well, I think they've got a bit of everything, haven't they?
But it is down that way, isn't it? Where the.
Well, it's south, isn't it? Don't knows what I mean, don't you?
Does anybody realise it, chat? Paul will know exactly what I mean. Yorkshire humour is dry, and unless you're from Yorkshire,
you don't get it.
Insulted.
Yeah, yeah.
If you notice, some things I'll say, and you think, "Oh bloody hell, why is he insulting him?" It's not. It's just dry humour.
It is. It is. We try not to.
We're well known for his dry humour, Paul. Like that.
Well, I tell you what, Bobby. If I'm insulting somebody, they'll bloody know I'm insulting them.
Well, Paul had an example there when he says it is down south of dry.
It is, yeah.
Oh, Brian, how are we doing, Brian? Brian's given us some info there. It's a 95-mile long stretch of coastline.
It is. It is. I'm saying it is. I presume it is. It looks bloody long.
EMS wants a prize.
Yeah, well, we're on the prize giving thing at the moment.
You and Bibby are on the list.
We're on it. You and Bibby, and I think there's one other. I can't remember who it was now. Was it Clary or? Well,
Queen Cheg or Clary are very, very. They're either just behind or they're on the ball. Aren't they? One of the two.
Oh, Kelsey, man, Kelsey's quite up on it. You know,
Kelsey,
she's
Kelsey. But Clary's it's a double bubble, isn't it? Because there's two of them her and not.
Real honest ghost. It's not on the west coast of England. I can tell you that, matey. It's down south. You know, down towards that big stretch of water down the bottom. You know that.
Down south.
That big rivery thing we've got between us, keeping us from the French or the French from us. That place.
That's right. Not one with the help of Clary. Yeah, they're on the list and all.
Yeah. So we'll get it sorted.
Yeah, we will. We'll get some.
Unfortunately, I have quite a few things going on in my life at the moment.
Yes.
One of them's trying just to keep alive in this cold weather.
Well, it is getting that time of year. It's getting cold, Paul.
It is.
We've all to wrap up and look after the Senate, especially with. I don't want to get into politics, but especially where this bloody Labour government's going on.
Well, you'll know more next week, won't you, when that tart comes up with all her tax saving shit.
Yep.
But there you go.
They're going to attack everybody out there, the working class.
Well, they're not going to attack. They're not going to attack the working people. So they say. Anyway, who cares? They're all the bloody same, Bobby. We won't go on to think because you know my opinion on Labour.
Yes, it's false. So, well, they're not the party they used to be. They're not.
No, well,
my father was a lifelong Labour supporter, and he said because I'm a working class man, I'll always support Labour because that's what the party's about. And that from 70s onwards, that went out the window.
Yeah, well, it was that useless twat. I've forgotten his name now. Him who kept taking us to war.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean, don't you?
Yeah.
What's his bloody name?
Bush's mate. He was just a warmonger.
Yeah, the one who signed the the Good Friday Agreement.
Yeah,
and give all the IRA free passes. Get out of jail free, mate. Here's a fucking ticket for you. Get out of jail free, and then we'll start getting all the soldiers who've killed people. We'll put them in the dock. See how they like it. Anyway, there you go. That's me rant over and done with.
Up the workers, says Paul. Up the workers.
Yeah, right up them. They don't like it up them, Bobby, you know?
Well, you know, it's a different world. Back in the day, a working class were working class, and you had a working class party supporting you. Now, the same people who are running the country, i.e. this Keir Starmer, whatever that kind of name that is, that's not a good old Yorkshire name, is it?
No, but isn't it? Doesn't it go all the way back in the day when Labour was formed or whatever? Keir. I don't really know.
He wants to go way back to somewhere.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
But,
Clary Blair's. That's the name I was thinking of.
That's
Blair.
right. Tony Blair, warmonger.
Yeah.
But
kept taking us to war, and then
when you've got the likes of Keir Starmer, you know, going to university with likes of Boris Johnson, are they? Is that good? Is that pure fairness that they're standing by their own the right parties, or are they all in big one?
I don't know.
I'm going to swear now. I don't swear, you know.
Oh, you'll get the bat.
They're all pissing in the same pot.
Is that swearing?
Just swearing, right?
Right. Oh, bollocks.
It does wind you up though, Paul, doesn't it? That Tony Blair, just all he did.
It does me. I hate the man.
He worked alongside that George Bush.
Yeah.
And George Bush just wanted to fight everybody. He wanted to get stuck into places he shouldn't be.
Typical Yank.
Yes, and
unfortunately for us.
And Tony Blair just dragged us into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's politics done with now, folks. No more politics.
Oh, good heavens above.
It's gone all quiet now. Look,
yeah, we're going to rip to bits now, for Christ's sake.
Well, give this new England manager a chance first.
Yeah.
See what it's like.
I think we play again soon. I think we play again in November. I think so. Yeah.
That last lad, I think he was just caretaker, wasn't he? He was just caretaker.
I just got the feeling he wasn't that really interested in what he was doing.
Well, one team, I think he was involved in under-21s.
He was, yeah. I think that's where his heart is.
Yeah,
with,
that's where
with the under-21s, and I think even though he put on a brave face or whatever, I think he just took the job as a caretaker, basically, just to get somebody in.
Yeah, just somebody had to do it, didn't they?
But I don't think his heart was in it.
That's how Southgate started as caretaker, didn't he?
Yeah, but
and he had some good results, and they ended up.
Is everybody falling asleep or what?
I know it's gone quiet.
It has, hasn't it?
I think we're scared.
What's happening? Is it because?
Unless they're not.
Wakey! Let's be having you.
They might be all Labour supporters, and we've upset them.
Yeah, right.
Who knows? And you went off on a rant, and that's scary.
It is, isn't it? It scared me. It scares me awfully. Yeah. Where are we? We're in Yorkshire still, aren't we? That's where we are. Yeah.
Always been Yorkshire, anyway.
Aye. We are. Yeah.
You can take a man out. I agree with that saying.
You can.
You can take a man out of Yorkshire, but you can't take Yorkshire out of a man.
You can take the piss out of him now.
And I think I told you before, I used to have a mate who used to go for a drink with on a Wednesday night. Lovely lad. But downside, he was from Manchester, alongside at Till. And I used to always tell him, I respect you what you say, Andy. They used to call him Andy. I says, but I can't take your side because you're from wrong side of the hill. And he was saying, what do you mean? I said, well, you're Lancashire lad. I'm a Yorkshire lad. We're not meant to get on.
Nah. No, we're not. Although
they did beat us in War at Roses, didn't they? And we had the big army.
I don't know whether that's I don't think, but I don't know really whether that's whether that was Lancashire. It was the House of Lancaster.
Yeah.
Is Lancaster Lancashire?
Well, yeah. So
is it?
I'd say it was.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's
because it was, you see, you know, even though it was the House of Lancaster and the House of York, that doesn't mean it was a Yorkshireman, does it?
Well, no, but you're grasping at straws there, Paul, because
I
would have been from Yorkshire.
Yeah. But
we've got Patrick Moran says that sound reminds me of HMS Ark Royal leaving Portsmouth. That sound effect.
The air horn. Yeah.
Famous. He's famous for that, wasn't it? HMS Royal.
Well, I think the air horn was used, you know, when they all leg it, if you know what I mean.
Leg it.
Yeah, you know, when
Is that the technical term?
Yeah, you know, when you all get the bums on the boats and bugger off.
Did the Admiral go? Did Admiral go? Okay, guys, leg it.
Yeah. They put the little flags up saying I forgot. England expects everyone to leg it.
Just explain what leg it means to those foreigners down south.
Oh, come on.
Well, I tell you, they don't know.
No, come on, leg it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to lower myself to try and explain what leg it means.
Well, it's on your toes,
isn't it? It's not really a Yorkshire saying, is it? Leg it.
Well, who knows?
They knows, don't they?
It's on your toes, isn't it? Get on your toes.
I think you're clutching at hairs, really. But you know, whatever.
Straws you clutched at, not hairs.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I was thinking of rabbits. My mind was going off on a tangent there for some reason. It doesn't normally, does it? But it has done tonight. Where are we? See, we've let them win that quiz too early. That's what it is.
You've been too kind to them.
Yeah, giving them too many clues.
You've been too kind to them this week.
Too many clues. There won't be that many clues next week, I can tell you. But is Bibby still with us? Just anyway, folks, if you haven't subscribed to Bibby, just remember he's there.
Yes.
He's got a nice thing going. He does
Tuesday night
owls on a Tuesday night. It's really good. It's good. It's eating. You don't have to apologise, Bibby. Eating dinner. I ate before tonight. I was saying to Bobby, I don't normally eat, like tea time-ish. I normally wait till we've done our hour and then I'll go and eat. But tonight, for some reason, I ate early. And unfortunately, when I eat, I fall asleep. I'm like that. I'm like Grandad off. What's his name now?
Yellow and Horses.
No, Grandad off the yellow bloke. What's his name?
Yeah, yellow bloke.
Yeah, that yellow Yankee thing.
Simpsons.
Simpsons, no? Yeah, I'm like Grandad off Simpsons. Just dropped asleep at the nod of a hat. Well, and it was only by chance. I don't know why, but I woke up. And as I woke up, I looked at the screen and Bobby had just clicked onto the shared area. And I thought, oh, God, I missed it. But I haven't anyway. So
but you're not on your own there. You're not on your own there. I'm saying.
So I try not to eat early. I try to eat late, and then I know that I'm going to fall asleep. If that makes sense.
I can have when I have something to eat, I'm always I did today. I had some at about 3 o'clock, and I sat there and I thought, I'm off for a lie down. And next thing it's 6 o'clock and I got up. I don't know, it must be something we elder age that
it must be.
Your body metabolism must slow down
it must
to
be
a point where you just relaxed.
Yeah.
It must be.
It's all this chilling out that does it.
And the technical world is the technical word for that condition is silly old buggers.
Yeah, that's the one. Sobs.
Yes.
Yeah, we're all sobs.
Eating dinner, enjoy Bibby. But anybody who wants to go across to Bibby on a Tuesday night.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, wasn't it? Sorry. Yeah.
Tuesday night at 9 o'clock. It's called Head Jog. No, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. It's called
Night Owls. Night Owls.
I'm miles away. Look,
come on, wake him, man.
Night
Come
Owls
with it.
Bibby. And how it works, folks, is you can call in and have a chat with Bibby, and he'll talk about anything you want to talk about. He's a lovely lad. Go across Tuesday night, 9 o'clock.
Good fun.
And it's picking up really well. It's getting really popular. So that's
yeah, it is. It's very good. I can honestly say it's enjoyable.
He comes and listens to us two silly old buggers talking about quizzes. But he's very good. He's a very clever lad. He's a winner. But I think a few in chat are happy now that he's retired from.
Well, he's a winner. Chicken dinner. He's just had it. Look. Anyway, it's just had his dinner.
Yes.
You see that it's dinner, tea, supper, all those words, isn't it?
Well, thank you slightly for posting it the likes.
Does it you know when does it make a difference hitting the likes?
Yes.
I don't understand it, but
well,
you know,
the likes and the comments are connected to your YouTube algorithm.
All right, okay.
So when YouTube sees them, it pushes you up the scale. It'll promote you more.
All right.
Because what YouTube sees is you're popular.
Right.
You've got a lot of comments, and you've got quite a few likes coming in. So they might not push you up far, but they push you up the scale. That's why people say, please hit the likes. And
all right. No, there you learn something every day, Bobby. I just do it. I don't know all this algorithm shite. It's all above me. Thick Yorkshire git. No, I'm not saying you're the thick Yorkshire git. I'm saying I am.
There's no wrong with being not rated as long as you're not rated right where.
Yeah, that's right. It's I've always been right in the head. I can always tell the
rated.
Right in head. Yeah.
We're a strange breed, Paul. We're a strange breed.
We are. We are really. We can be anyway.
Well,
a dying breed, I think.
Patrick said, it's like last of the summer wine.
Yeah.
This is love Yorkshire humour, really do. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Patrick. That's lovely for you to say that.
It is, yeah.
Unfortunately, we're not doing out special. We're just being us.
Yeah, it's
just how you speak, isn't it?
We don't plan anything. We don't phone up each other, and we're not on the phone to each other all week saying, are we going to talk about this and what about talk about that? We don't talk from now until next Monday night.
I'll turn up at 10 to 7.
Yeah,
and we'll just ask how we're doing, and that's it. And and I ask him, I'll say, what's that picture behind us? I can't tell you. It's to do with quiz. He tells me, bugger all, folks. I know what you know when we tune in. He said that this week. He says, I can't tell you. It's to do with quiz.
Yeah. So there you go. We don't plan anything. We just go with a flow. Sometimes it flows easy peasy lemon squeezy. Sometimes it's shit because people come in and say stupid things. And sometimes it's really, really funny.
Well, look at some of the technical issues we've had, Paul.
We've had a few, haven't we?
We've had a fair share, haven't we?
Just a few.
You can't hear me, and I can't get on, and we've had them all. We've experienced them all, and you've all stayed with us, which is great. It's great that you come along on a Monday night because we consider everybody in the chat as friends, you know, like anything, you know.
Yeah, it was Siddy. There you go, real honest ghost. Siddy. Are you off, Bertie?
Siddy.
I'll Siddy.
Now then, Siddy means, for us in down south, Siddy means see ya, which means goodbye.
Bye-bye. Goodbye. Yeah, some words to that effect. Siddy.
It is that. It comes from the word see ya. See ya. See you later. Siddy.
Alligator.
Now then, you see, that's another Yorkshire saying, now then.
What?
Now
yeah,
then.
It is.
Now then means now then.
But I mean, when you say it's a Yorkshire saying, it's the way you say it is a Yorkshire saying. Now then might be a saying, you know, up in Geordie land.
Oh, now then, yeah, but I'm not saying now then, am I? I'm saying now then. N-A-H. That's what we say. Now then.
Yeah, but it means the same thing.
It does, but it's just breakdown of language.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Siddy comes from see ya.
Okay.
It's just a termination, isn't it?
I think really I was getting a little bit too technical.
Well, yeah.
Well, I had to say technical because I couldn't think of any other word.
I think the most well-known and the most definitely a Yorkshire word is "hey up."
Hey up, my duck.
Hey up, hey up. That's
hey
definitely
up.
a Yorkshire
word.
It
is. Yeah, hey up.
And it just, what do you think? What do you reckon it's? How do you? What is that? What does it mean? What do you think it means? Hey up.
Queen Cheg, grammatical. There you go. That's a good word, isn't it? Grammatical. I like that. Yeah, I'm getting into big words at the moment. I like, you know,
need to say that.
Long words. I like long words.
I will be when you guys do. Just having my tea. Real honest ghost having his tea as well.
Yeah. So one's having tea, one's having dinner. Just it shows you see, one lives down south, one lives up north. Dinner, tea. There you go.
Aye. You see, I think we had this talk before, and I think
we did.
I said things different. We have a breakfast, dinner, and tea.
Yeah.
Supper. But you called tea dinner once, because then I said that's posh.
Yeah, but it's because I think basically, Bobby, it's because I haven't lived all my life in Yorkshire, if you know what I mean. I've spent lots and lots of time in the rest of the country and abroad. So, you know, you pick up other things. So it's a bit like the bread cake, bread bap and all that kind of crap, innit? Do you know what I mean?
We're in, just down the road from, I'm near Bradford.
Mm.
You go and we call them tea cakes.
You
go to Leeds and they call them bread cakes.
Yeah.
You know, it's wherever you come from, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just one of the. It's a bit like
that word.
It's a bit like snicket, isn't it? Snicket, 10 foot. You know, all those type of things. It depends where you come from. They all mean the same thing.
Well, we called it a gunnel.
A gunnel, yeah.
A gunnel. And
generally,
what it is an alley.
Yeah,
it's an alleyway, isn't it?
But a snicket, you know, and Queen Cheg tea cakes have currants in. They do, love, yes.
This is it.
But not in West Riding. They don't, because it's a different thing.
Yes. Well, what we have, you'll see it in bread shops. It'll say tea cake or currant tea cake. Two different things.
Yeah.
Whereas some will say it's a bread cake.
Yeah.
Tea cake's got currants. It's widespread. It's same with fish cakes, you know, around country.
It is, yeah.
They call them all sorts of different stoties, yeah. Well, go on forever.
Yeah, patties.
Yeah, patties, all sorts of bloody. I mean, a chip butty's a chip butty to me. Some will say a chip balm.
Balm, yeah. There's another one.
Chip balm.
Yeah.
It's a butty.
Oh, good heavens.
Anyway, I've had my say there on and I won't change now, will I? I'm not going to change now.
No, we're too old in.
Tooth.
I was going to say we're too old in tooth, but I ain't got any pissing teeth, so we can't be.
Well, we have between us. We've got a
Well, yeah.
Right, Paul. We've come up to that time again, mate.
Do you know it's whiz by tonight again, Bobby? I I love
We
it.
have some good chats, don't we?
I love it. We do. I've enjoyed myself tonight. It's been really, really, really good. I've enjoyed the buzz, the crack, and whatever you want to call it. Well, not necessarily the crack, because I haven't been there for a long time. But we'll say our good nights and God blesses and all that kind of.
Congratulations to who was it?
EMS won
the quiz this week.
And what we'll do is I will arrange, when we've come off this stream, I'll arrange with Bobby a quick 5 minutes and we'll get down to arranging this prize. So there you go. Anyway, so Kelsey, Queen Chegg, Noxie, Real Honest Ghost, Bibby, EMS, Lewis. Don't know if I've missed anybody. Thanks for coming. I've enjoyed your company. Some people have been really good. V, good evening. I don't even think I said hello to V, but there you go, V. I do apologise for missing you, but good night. Take care. Have fun. Spikey speaks out.
Can I just say thank you to Judd Cunningham? Some great positive comments there, mate. Bobcat. Bobcat tells us all about the hospitals over Bridlington Way. Sicario, how do you say it? Sicario Gun. Mr. Original, Patrick Murren. Thank you all for the kind comments. And Brian, I hope you're well, mate. And thank you again. And what I'm going to do is leave you in Paul's capable hands.
Yeah, thank you all. Night. Thank you all for coming. And like Bobby like Bobby says, we just have fun. We just talk shite a lot of times, but we just have fun, quite honestly. So
as we do in Yorkshire, we say it as we say it.
It's good night from him.
And it's good night from Paul.
And I'll live long and prosper.
And Paul and Bobby, the Real Honest Ghost says.
We'll see there. TGFN.
Take care. Bye-bye now.